up and running. There we are. Fiesta starts in 5 minutes, so we got a little bit of time. I think I can do one set of experiments, I want to say, but nothing crazy. I don't believe we've got anything crazy to do. It's a little bit of a late stream today, but let's see. Let's see what we got. I've already been doing that. Do we have anything here? Yes. Okay. So let me swap to Guardian real quick. Boom. Beautiful. Yeah, hopefully we can get some good stuff this Fiesta. We got no Vangs this morning. I did grind a little bit off camera. I only did like the last hour and a half, I think, of the Fiesta this morning. But, yeah, no luck. It was good, Fred. How's it going, bro? Not a single Vang. It was a little bit yikes. A little bit yikes. Is it yes? How's it going, bro? What does it say in SkyBlock menu? How many people have max XP? I think there's about 5 people right now. It doesn't say exactly in the menu because I'm tied for second, but I'm tied with like 40 people. So there's a lot of people right now who are almost max, but we're all waiting on the last XP that we can get, which is from the new Supreme Voters Talisman, which you have to wait for the mayors to get voted in for. But there was a bug when it got released where you could get it like in the first few days, but now you have to wait for unique mayors. So basically there's like 40 or 50 people right now who are waiting for Finnegan and Foxy to get elected, and we can't max SkyBlock XP until those two things happen. So a lot of people in the same boat. But yeah, like if we look in XP right now, it'll show me in 37th. So it shows in 37th, but again, I've only got one thing left to max. So we are tied for second. But yo, it's good. Crazy with the 3-stream streak. Let's go. What's up, Kayla? How's it going? What's up? What's up? Yo, what's up, Slothy? Chillin'. Hopefully we're getting rich today. Would be nice. I am up to 600 mil. So that's kind of nice. I made another like 50 mil from Fiesta this morning. So that was pretty helpful. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, nothing too crazy. But let's see. Enderslayer 6, okay. Not quite Enderslayer 7, but you know what? We'll take it. Blast Prot 6. This is an interesting rundown so far. Yo, it's good, Golden. How's it going, bro? Excuse me. Sorry. My voice is kind of chalked a little bit. Bro, I was so tired this morning. Like, I woke up, like, I thought the Fiesta started at 9:30, and it started at 9:15. I woke up at 9:10. And I rolled out of bed, and I was like, oh my goodness. I checked and saw what time it was. I was like, my voice is not awake. I am not awake. I cannot mentally handle a stream right now. So I just did not. I was like, you know what? We'll wait. There will be more Fiestas. So, which, by the way that they're wording it, I haven't heard ZJ say anything about, like, Fiesta changes that he's getting done. But, I mean, they did do some changes to Fiesta on Alpha. So I feel like they wouldn't do that if it was, you know, they were just going to remove them permanently, you know? I haven't done a single Fiesta this cold, been on that farming grind. That's fair. That's fair. We have 2 minutes. Let's just go ahead and warp. We'll go ahead and get started. I got no more experiments to do, so might as well. Why did the chicken join the band? That's a good question. I don't think I've heard this one. Because he had drumsticks, maybe? I don't know. It's something with drumsticks, probably. Something like that. Guessed your nick in, or guessing you're nicked intentionally? Yeah. We'll probably hit some dark auctions here in a little bit. Because he had drumsticks. That's crazy. That is crazy. I was just thinking of anything chicken that could possibly be music related. And I didn't think any sounds they make is really like that. But let's go. I haven't played since Spider T5 came out. What did I miss? Let's see. That's been a little bit. The Aura event was a big thing. But I guess the biggest thing is like Diana V2 came out. So we got like Mythic Griffin. So that's pretty epic. What else has happened since then? You can swap your pet's items now without losing the pet item. So like if you can have one G drag and swap out between Hephaestus Remedies and Hephaestus Relic, which is like the upgraded version of those items. Since we have Diana V2, you can get better variations. But yeah, that's the major two things. I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like remembering what updates are in what order and stuff is hard. So I can't remember exactly what's happened since then. Let's see if I can spell. There we go. All right, let's do it. Yoink. There you go. Tell you a SkyBlock joke. I used to work at a bank, but I quit. Wanna know why? Sure. Why? Let's see. Think I should join Fred's Iron Man? I think joining an Iron Man is kind of wild. Just in general. Yoink. Let's grab that. All right. Fiesta has begun. H-Man asking to join also. What's his IGN now? I don't remember. It's still the same. I don't remember. Tech W. Because I lost interest. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good one. Greenhouse. That's true. Yeah, greenhouse was a big thing. So that's a major farming update. Crop milestones are actually like reasonable now. And there's some pretty cool stuff you can do just in general with farming, which is nice. All right, we need to get scrap collect out of here. All right. Yes. Boom. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I never would have put the 8 in his name. I'm not going to lie. Never would have remembered to do that. I would tell you a construction joke, but I'm still working on it. Let me guess. Oh, bro got a Vang and didn't invite me? What the heck? What the heck? But I'm still working on it. Okay, I had that one. I do have friend requests on right now, so if you want to send a friend request, feel free. I'm thinking, like, I kind of want to just leave them on while I'm streaming and then just have them off when I'm not streaming. Yo. Bang. Hold up. Give me a second. Yeet. Yoink. Is it just you in here? Okay, yes. Vang. Hog. All right. Starting off strong. Wait for it. There we go. All right, Vang. Let's go. First Vang of the day. What do we got? We got a umber and a tungsten plate. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's go. That's pretty good. That's like almost enough to just remake the key, right? I do believe. That's kind of huge. New farming stuff has treated me so well. Went from 15 mil an hour to 50. Yeah, it's kind of wild how much you can make now. Hold up. I do want to see. Because you have to make like the perfect plate, right? So I guess I need like a mithril plate also. Oh yeah, I forgot to put those in there. All my other pets are done. And those moles will be done before the update drops on Tuesday. So we'll have some time. Okay, yeah, keys are still ridiculous. Over 39 mil is crazy. But at least we didn't lose money on that one. That's kind of nice. Just like YouTube, do exclamation IGN and it'll pop up in the chat. It's 2_B_determined. We have scrap, Peridot, citrine. Let's go work on those. Sure, I like jokes. Why not? Chat, anybody got good jokes? Might as well, right? What is this luck? Yeah, that was kind of wild. It was a W start. I won't lie. Just instantly. Okay, yeah, I have auto friend request on. That's so nice. So nice. Boom. Yo, Hypixel level 241. I think I might play this game a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, a lot. How'd they change Fiestas on Alpha? They just changed the timing of them. So it's not like a major thing. Like it's not, you know, like ZJ's perk. But I feel like they wouldn't change the timing of them if they're just planning on like fully removing the timing in general. Like, you know, right now the thing is we are still 3 days away from the election being over, but it's the last Fiesta. So the next 3 days of coal, there's no Fiestas. On the Alpha, they're making it so that the Fiestas, it's still just 5, but there's longer time in between them. So I'm not sure exactly how long, but it should be, you know, like one every day, basically, I think is what it's going to be. There's about 5 days in between elections. So it should be about one every day instead of like 2.5 in the first 2 days and then it's done, you know? So it should be spread out a bit more, which I'm not sure how that will affect timing for some people. Like it could end up being that like you log in and check Fiesta and it's like, oh, well, I can't make any of these because they're all happening while I'm asleep. So I'm not sure exactly how much like close to each other they'll be on time. Like if it's 12 o'clock one day and then 12 o'clock the next day and then 12 o'clock the day after that, you know, that would be kind of awkward if it's, you know, midnight every single one. But I'm guessing they've still got some time in between. So it might be like 12 o'clock one day, 2 o'clock the next day, 4 o'clock the next day. So you may not be able to reach all of them, but you should be able to reach a decent chunk of them still, in theory, and also have one every day. So hopefully that's how it's going. But yeah. What does a storm wear? Thunder wear? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't heard that one. Okay, what in the world? Weird things happen whenever you are on 1.21 with gemstones. Yeah, if it has lapis in it, then go ahead and warp. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not party leader because I don't have the command mod, and I should get that at some point. Would be smart. Yoink. I'll work for 3 lapis plus. Now we just want like straight up full lapis. Yeah, just 1 lapis. Because frostbitten die doubled right now. I just want chances at frostbitten. Is kind of the idea. Okay, that's not happening. Cool. Yo, what's up, frostbitten? How's it going, bro? Yeah. I'm still getting it mixed up. Hopefully I'm not getting the names mixed up now between iceberg and frostbitten. Because I've been going for frostbitten for a while the last few days, so hopefully my brain can handle it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yoink. Beautimus. What do you call an ant who fights crime? Vigilante. I get it. I get it. Nice. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I haven't done any jokes in a while. I just remember orange. You glad I didn't say banana? Bada bing, bada boom. That was the big one. Back in my day. Back in my day, we used to talk about oranges and bananas, and nobody knew what anyone was talking about. And it was really annoying, and that was the joke. Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, good grooms? How's it going, bro? Shouldn't even try before the meter. They're making it completely free. Yeah. But, I mean, it's mining Fiestas. I'm going to be going anyways. Like, I haven't been going for it when it's not Fiesta. So, it's not too crazy. Tungsten. Cool. I mean, I don't know how to feel that they're making them all meterable. All the dyes. Because, I mean, I kind of like going for the dyes that have meter because I know like I can tell that I'll get it eventually just for a content creator standpoint. It's like, all right, at the most I'm gonna spend like this amount of hours on this video, you know, and that's not too bad. But like if I was gonna jump in and be like, all right, I'm going for frostbitten, it could end up being ages before I actually get it, you know. Someone jokes I had you my username shadow. Okay, I mean, again, yeah, like I have auto accept on here. Boom. There's the name. Once Snipebot eventually wakes up. It takes a minute sometimes. But yeah, what's good, grooms? So close to Heart of the Mountain or Heart of the Forest 6 for hunting fortune and getting to make money with Shellwise. Let's go. Huge. Okay, what do I got? I got 1 lapis. Do-do-do-doot. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. Let's get these guys out here. Smoked. Do I have scrap collector? I do, yes. Do this. Beautiful. 1, 2, Okay, somebody found the lapis corpse. I don't need it yet. We just need these guys taken down. Boom. And then onyx. I still need scrap. Okay, so there's the corpse. You just go up here. Maybe. Here we go. Just gonna farm for a little bit, see if we can get the scrap found, and then we're good. Okay, the umber corpse is right here, by the way. In the spot in the wall. It's a little bit annoying. In his usual annoying place, you know. How do you get iridium? It's a rare drop from like dragonflies or something. It's from one of the pests. Okay, move. Rude. Yeah. Eventually gonna make 40 mil per hour, and then I'll probably start Kata next week, and then eventually get into E-Man Slayer after 800 magical power. Bro's cooking. Man has it all planned out. I respect it. 3 weeks till term. That's a grind, bro. Man does have it planned out. Yoink. Bro, where my scrap though? Where's it at? The good news is I am saving a lot of money right now. Or like just saving up a bunch of money. Because what I need to do after Fiesta's done, boys, remind me. Because I do need to go. Oh, nailed it. I do need to check all the items required for this Dwarven Lantern thing. And just get them. Just go ahead and buy them. So that I can go ahead and forge it just like instantly. Game crashed. Unlucky, bro. Hope you drop 65 XP places. Bruh. That's crazy. I've already been that level before. I don't need to be back again. Theo's good ecav? Didn't realize didn't have you friended. Got you. Yeah, I think there's like 5,000. I don't know. Somebody said that you can have like 5,000 friends or something. So I still got, you know, a couple thousand that I can accept before I turn them off. For good. Do this. Yoink. Yo, what's good, H-Man? Welcome to stream. But yeah, I got like a lot of things that I can do now as far as like what is it, meterable dies, because I mean we already did matcha, which is a pretty big deal, but we can still do like jade was the one that I was really planning on doing soon. Then I mean now frostbitten's doable, so that'll be cool. But I don't know. I mean, brick red is another good one. Because, I mean, at the very least, while you're doing Tarantula Slayer, you make bank. But it does take a long time. 75mm is ridiculous. Do flame. I thought about it. Like, I was looking at the rarest dies, like the least dropped dies. And flame is the least dropped die in the game. I think there's less than 100 of them total. Which is kind of wild. Tie with you on dies right now. Yo. I mean, another die I've been going for is not a Shiko. I mean, realistically, I could buy not a Shiko right now. Could buy the drop. Just gotta buy enough ink feathers for it. And then bang. It's done. Just haven't done it yet. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm just not finding any scraps right now. It's kind of yikes. I think I'm gonna collect this corpse just in case somebody finds something and warps before I do get this scrap. Maybe the corpse will have a scrap in it. It did not. Feels bad. But yeah, I have 8 dies total now. So, pretty decent number. Like 8 uniques. I've dropped a lot more than that, but mostly from chocolate, of course. But I have a couple duplicates. Still tempted to get feathers for alloy. It is tempting. It is tempting. There's e-girl skins floating around my lobby. Bro, what? Bro, what? Yoink. Where my scrap, bro? But yeah. Been considering dyeing both my Heliantha sets, but the cost scares me. Yeah, I was looking at my net worth earlier today, dude. My total net worth is like 50 billion. And my net worth minus cosmetics is 42 billion. So I have like 7.5 billion coins invested in the dyes on my armor and stuff. So just think about that, Slothy. Like, I think most of those are from your donation. So Slothy has cost me 8 billion coins to dye these armor sets. That is kind of crazy to think about. Just a casual 8 bill, which I mean, I don't think I've spent that much out of pocket. Like a lot of those dyes have gone up in price since I bought them, but still, I don't know. I might have. Some of these helmets and things were expensive, man. Some of them were pricey. I know there were a few where I spent like 700 mil on a set. But if I'm at a party, you can only have 4 people in a mineshaft party, and we already have 4. Sorry, man. Unfortunately, that is how it works. You can only warp in 4 people per party, or just like per mineshaft. Brokey, I know, right? Yeah, I was like, just looking. Somebody was asking what my net worth was, and like if that was good or not, because he's kind of a lower level guy. Was asking. But yeah, he was, so mine's 50 bill, of course, and he's like, yo, that's a lot, right? I'm like, nope. Check out this guy. And I showed him Candy Pat, and he's got 4 times my net worth. It's like, I might have spent a little bit of coins on SkyBlock XP. Just a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. Let's make pasta. I will return shortly. I had spaghetti for lunch. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Why is mineshaft mining better than mining rubies in Fiesta? I mean, rubies isn't bad, but you can get more money from mineshafts because you find Jasper mineshafts. It is a little RNG based on Jasper mineshafts. If you don't find Jasper mineshafts, it can be pretty much the same. If you're doing Peridot, I mean, if you just ignore mineshafts and just farm Peridot, then that would be better than rubies, period. But if you go in mineshafts, it, you know, takes a little bit of time and might have to leave the mineshaft, might stay in it for a little bit, depending on if it makes money or not. But just Peridot in general, just it's a better gemstone. It makes more money. Plus, with your higher Heart of the Mountain trees and stuff, you get extra, like, mining speed and mining fortune while you're inside of mineshafts. So you just get more drops. Like, if you're farming rubies versus, like, just doing rubies in a mineshaft, then when you're grinding the rubies in the mineshaft, you're going to make more money than you would from just farming rubies in Crystal Hollows. So it's a little bit better just because of Heart of the Mountain stuff. Fairy grottos, I mean, it's not exactly a fairy grotto. Bro, no, Lapis Corpse is unlucky, dude. But yeah, there are mineshafts that have Jasper that are really, really good. So if you find a Jasper mineshaft, generally it takes, you know, like 10 minutes to mine out or something like that. If you've got max cold resistance, you can survive something close to that. And during a Fiesta, that makes like 10 to 20 million coins, depending on your fortune and stuff. So it's kind of crazy how much it can make if you find a bunch of those. But again, that is pretty RNG based. A lot of times you're not going to find more than 1 or 2 per Fiesta. So it's not like a big thing to fully focus on, you know. Let me see. I'm going to do this. Bro, where my scrap? There's 3 lapis in here, though. This is really nice. Need to take these guys out for my Maniac Slayer quest. And we'll be vibing out. Still need 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Yoink. Never mind. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yo, nice golden. Yeah, I forgot a day or 2. So I just did my 12th donation tonight. So I got to do 2 more donations. So I got to get on tomorrow and do it. And then I got to do it the day after on Monday. So, yeah, each man dropped Aquamarine. That is pretty fancy. I think that's probably rarer than my Copper. Copper is like my big dye that I dropped that is like, you know, doesn't have a RNG meter or anything on it. Bro, I'm not getting any scrap right now. What is going on? What is going on? What is the IK9's net worth? I'm not even sure, honestly. It's got to be crazy, though. The thing is, I think he keeps a lot of stuff in chests, so you don't really know his exact net worth. a lot of times because he just doesn't have it on him. All right, let's grab corpse number 1 and corpse number 2. Done. Maniacs. All right, so we grab this corpse and then we dip. Because all the maniacs are dead except for this one. And this one. And that one. Out of here. Out of here. 97.1% completed. It's closing in. Yeah, I shouldn't, like... I think they'll leave it open afterwards. Because that's what they did last time. What was the last update that we had community project on? I'm not even sure. But I'm pretty sure they allowed it. Oh yeah, dark auction, that's true. That is factual. Alright, I'll be back. We're gonna do that real quick. Yeah, it's at 97% now. Let's make pasta. Pasta's good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Yeah. Copper isn't considered an extreme rarity dye. Yeah, it's not like insane, but it is one that I wasn't expected to drop with how many visitors I've done, I think. Considering I dropped 2 of them is kind of wild. Built a new 1-plot wheat farm for pests is actually so good. Yo, let's go. I have not heard of this. Is this new tech? We got new tech up in here. Of course, right after I donate my spirit mask to Mort, they change the requirement. That's always how it goes, man. It's always how it goes. Stay hydrated, fellas. Stay hydrated. Got you. Just new tech. Should be like me and donate 2 masks to Mort. Crazy. All right, we got Turtle Pet up first. See what it goes up to. 1.1. Some people are at 30k visitors, no dye. That's wild. I'm at like, I guess I can check, right, on my Lotus or not. Or not. I think I'm at sub 20k though, which I have like denied a lot, so that helps, but still. It was when they added bio and changed fishing part of the hub. Perhaps. 9.2k without dye, number 60 on copper leaderboard. Yeah, that's kind of wild. That's a little bit wild. It's Tuesday, May. That's a great IGN, I must say. I should start changing my nicks to good, like, meme IGNs. Because I'm John Elden Ring right now. That's my nick. Where's the timeout button? It's crazy. There is the point redemption, just saying. I need to add, like, a defend against self timeout button. Okay, Ender Artie. Yo. We actually fighting over this? I don't know. They might be leaving it. Nope. Nope, they're fighting over it. Bro did the self timeout 07s. RIP. All right, we'll see crazy here in 10 minutes. 07s. Imagine not getting 3 dark purple dyes in 2 days. I've seen 1. But I was too poor to get it at the time. It's crazy because it's like a 1 in 133 chance, like, per dark auction, right, to show up. Like, dude. What the heck? How have I seen only 1? I don't know. I've probably not been to that many dark auctions. But. Or you'll see me sooner if the dark auction doesn't take forever. That's true. That's true. Do. It's wild, Fred. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess it's technically a 1 in 134 if we're rounding up. Bro just wanted an excuse to write that number. I see how it is. Bubba, why did you self-timeout? That's crazy. Because if I bring this over here, it just shows, as far as this stream goes, Crazy's the only one who's done a self-timeout. Must be seeing something that I'm not seeing. That's wild. Definitely clicked it. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Bro, they've been fighting over this dark auction, over this ender already for ages, man. That's crazy. Spirit Mask, lame. Alright, invite me back. Put me in, coach. I'm gonna avoid the Spirit Mask I have in my museum now. Valid. Valid crash out. Valid crash out. Mm-hmm. Do. Next. Alright, we got Glaciite coming right up. But yeah, man. There's a lot of dyes that we could definitely go for. That wouldn't be terrible. I mean, Nadeshiko is like just the next one on my list because I can just buy it. But I do kind of want to have a little bit more money saved up. Because that is a bit... There's a bit of things to worry about. It's a lot of Anank feathers. I gotta buy 22 of them in order to be able to do that, which is a little crazy. Bruh. Fred with a self-timeout. So annoying because I have to go back and mod you afterwards, SMH. When a mod gets timed out, like, demods them. There's probably a setting where I can make that not happen, but... Oh well. For now, 07s. Do the rifts die? I mean, Sangria is an option. That is an option. It does have a RNG meter. Just, I would want to be doing T5 vamps the whole time, and that would be an experience, to say the least. I think I would have to, like, just straight up give up on SkyBlock XP for a while and go for that specifically until I dropped it and then come back and do SkyBlock XP. Okay, Maniac Slayer, I imagine everyone's slaughtering everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab corpses and then we'll leave. So, Umber Corpse. One guy. Then there's some bad dogs. Bad dog. Bad dog. Schmack. Alright. Let me out. But yeah, I mean, again, I wouldn't be opposed to Sangria. It's just, I'd actually have to lock in is the problem. If I could get to the point where I can zone out and do Sangria, that'd be great. But I don't think I'm cool enough for that. Not quite. Yeah, what's up? Because how much XP do you get? It's not worth it without aura, I don't think. I mean, Matcha wasn't either, but like, I did it anyway. So, you know. Did aura even increase Sangria? Because I would have thought not because it was in Rift, but imagine not dropping Matcha normally. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. It was good Dex. Got good news, yo. How good is this good news? Yoink. There we go. Beautimus. Onyx. Need the second die naturally. I mean, I dropped Necron and Copper naturally. So, kind of got that twice already. Is an Ank Feathering Tarantula Silk worth? Because I heard it was, but wasn't sure. I have no idea. That involves doing math, and I don't like doing math. So, not only got my second glossy armor piece, but got full melon. Yo, bro's cooking. And that's not all. Yo, bro's really cooking. Huge. Making moves out here, dude. Making some schmoves. So, Updates dropping Tuesday. I will be live while the maintenance is going on, but I probably won't be live the rest of the week until that point. Most likely. I got things going on tomorrow, and I do have something going on Monday as well. So we're going to wait and then do a really big stream on update day. And the main part of the stream is going to be waiting for the update, just doing profile reviews while we wait. And then after the update, I'll get a video out. Bada bing, bada boom. That's the plan. That's the plan. I mean, we've already kind of explored the update on alpha and made videos on that part, but we'll make sure that there's some good stuff. I should probably, I don't know, maybe we'll do a video just like about the old hub. Just walk around the old hub before we get kicked. May not be a bad idea. Low-key. Got gifted VIP. Yo, very nice. That's a big deal. But yeah, update is on Tuesday. So February 24th. That is when the update comes out. Yoink. And then we have Onyx. Extra in my chef party. First, we have to not be full. And then, I mean, I'd prefer Heart of the Mountain 10. If you're not, then that's fine. But like if we aren't full and you're not, then that's fine. But if there's a bunch of people wanting to get in, then we'll prioritize whoever has like a good like mineshaft, like Vangs hunting Heart of the Mountain tree is kind of what we're going for, because we do want Vangs today. That is kind of the goal.
As a child,
Yo, Slothy with 5 gifted. Huge, dude. Can we get some W's in the chat? Appreciate it, man. Yeah, if y'all just got gifted a member, make sure to tell Slothy thank you, and make sure I don't accidentally click the wrong thing. Only 20 off Dynaset, man. You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous, but huge, man. Thank you so much, dude. Slothy has gifted 255 subs. Can we talk about that? 255 subs on the channel. That's actually insane. Like, holy cow. Holy cow. Like, my brain can't wrap around that number. That's so much. That's like, good grief. That's 1.5k? Bro, that's insane. That is actually insane. What the crud? What in tarnation? Like, I need to look at my Twitch analytics a little bit more, because I generally, when I look at analytics, I check YouTube, I check my TikTok comments, like, because people ask questions a lot, so just to answer those. But I need to look at my Twitch analytics a little bit more, because good grief, man. Bro is out here carrying like crazy. Yoink. We got that. Who's party leaders? Shouldn't be me, right? Yeah. We have Glaciite. Is he gonna warp? We have a Lapis Corpse, right? Yes, he is. Cool. But yeah, dude. That is wild. Actually wild. Can I do this right away? Nope. There is one Lapis Corpse in here. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. So I need Maniac Slayer first and foremost. So there we go. Also Glaciite. Boom. Done. Now I need Frozen Corpses. Okay. So where's this Lapis Corpse at? There it is. Cool. Convenient. Boom. I do also, I think I have a second Umber key in here now. I do. So I can open one of these Umber Corpses as well and get that up and running. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just take down one of these things too, but where's this Umber Corpse at?
As a child,
We should low-key make a own guild roll for him. True. And there's the extra gifted to crazy. Let's go, dude. He doesn't, I think I did give him a role in the Discord. But yeah, I mean, nobody's using the old role. So low-key might have to do it. I don't know, is that allowed? Might be like pay to win to do that, but yoink. Doo-doo. Glaciite. Yeet. I feel like that's not that, like, it's not like that's what he paid for, right? So, you know, it's just kind of like a thank you thing. So I think it'd be all right. Right? Charlie? Call it the goat roll for real, dude. Do Expedition Guild, Daniel. Not necessary. I mean, we have an extra rank just sitting around, to be fair. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to do, which I don't know. We used to do guild events to like decide who got the rank, but I mean, we don't do them very often, even when we did do them. So I should probably just do another one so we can give out the rank, because it was for Shelly, I think, right? Didn't Shelly have it last and then Shelly left? I want to say. But yeah. Not necessary. Well, it would be I mean, again, it's not getting used right now at all. I have a good one, Crazy. Okay, who wanted into the Minecraft party? So we got room. And can you say, like, if you have a Vang like setup, like this is the Heart of the Mountain tree I'm using right now. Like, main thing is if you have this Vanguard Seeker and a Surveyor. Those are the two that are really important. Doing commissions, that is true. But at least I have the right tree set up. You know? Bam, 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 bam. Nice. Tungsten. John Elden Ring is your nick? Yeah, that's what I'm nicknamed as right now. That's the drip. Alright, hold up. Let me see. Give me a second, in. Let me look. What was it? Shadow underscore O underscore? Is that right? Maybe. Oh, yeah, you can't see Heart of the Mountain anymore. Well, I can at least see powder, I guess. We've got, like, no glazeite powder. I don't know. Hold up. We got a Vang. Wait for it. There we go. All right. Second Vang of the day. Bang. Nothing great. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. If nobody else wants in, then we can. But chat, anybody? It was because there were a few people asking. Let's need to see all our options first. All the options. You're into farming? I mean, I've done it. I did it back before the crop milestones got reverted. I maxed them all. So I wouldn't say I'm like that into it though. Like, I've done it. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. Kind of did it, you know? All right, let me do that, Fred. Oh wait. Yoink. There we go. Think that worked? Think you should bring back guild events now that your max XP, maybe guild content could be the way. Yeah, that's true. That would be something to do. I need to just come up with a good idea for it. Let me buy a skeleton key. Boom. Bro, these things are so expensive. 40 mil. It hurts. Goblin eggs. Yeet. All right. Dropped alloy 6th try. That is pretty epic, I must say. All right, we got tungsten, peridot, umber. All right, I guess nobody else wanted in. I suppose. Sure. There you go. Yoink. All right, tungsten and peridot. Boom, boom. We're not doing PVs mid Fiesta, man. That is not how we are rolling today. I do kind of need to make some moolah. A little bit here and there, even though me doing this is kind of making me lose money from Vanguard corpses. But hey, maybe our luck will turn around. Maybe. Yo, Magnus with 10 bits. Appreciate it, dude. How's it going today, man? It's been a little bit. What you been up to? I go right here. Beautimus. Beautimus. Do. But yeah, we might do some PVs when, what's it called? When there's downtime for the update on Tuesday. That is the plan. Thoughts on me having a compact 10 gemstone gauntlet? Depends on how recently you got it, I guess. There we go. I don't know why I went that far to get that. That really was not worth going that far out of my way to get, but it's fine. It's fine. Yesterday, okay, yeah, that's abysmal. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just trying to get 20 bill purse? That is fair. Good grief. How close are you, though? Like, 20 bills crazy, man. Holy. Holy. Owning pets so my rates would be terrible. I mean, I'm doing the same thing as you are. I'm just doing Nyanza dies instead. So. Ease what it is. 2 bill at the moment with 10 bill waiting to sell. Okay, so 12 bill-ish. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'm not even at 1, so you're kind of cooking me right now, I won't lie. I'm kind of getting cooked. Did I have a tungsten key in here? Let me make sure I didn't. Okay. We got the 1 Umber key to use. Okay, just level pets to increase your net worth. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. Definitely wouldn't want to use my, like, main slot. Just have one, like, XP share, probably. Would be good. Yo. Oh my goodness. I don't understand 1.21 bugs out so much. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, there's that. Umber coming up. Yoink. Done. Boom. And then Aquamarine again. Deja vu. But anywho. We do got a bit of grinding to do still. So again, they are coming out with a new Dwarven Lantern stuff. So when stream, like when Fiesta's over, I need to go and check before I end stream. I got to buy all the items for that. I know it includes a perfect plate. But really we're just going to need everything except the caged wisp is kind of what we need to go for. So it's going to be a bit of a grind, but we're going to do it. I also will probably need to reset my tree a little bit, because that's going to be a thing to worry about with the forge timer. If I want to get like number 1 in XP, I need to have my forge timer be kind of goated. So we got Paradox. Yoink. So we'll see. Hard mountain with max power except for Mithril, and I can turn on Vang. Okay, that works. Yeah. New buff game 5 times titanium drops. Yo, we got the roll. Probably the best thing I've seen all day. Heck yeah, dude. You love to see it. You love to see it. There's Paradont. Then we need Umber. Smoked. Beautiful. All right. Stay hydrated, fellas. Bro is getting recognized. Let's go. Huge. Prevent ideas. You should open up a guild suggestion channel for it. I'm pretty sure most of the guild would appreciate being able to input their own ideas. That is true. That is true. I have done... Like, I'm thinking of like the things we've done in the past. I have a couple ideas that would be cool. That I was just like thinking of trying to get YouTubers to do with me. But if we do it with guild, I could tweak it a little bit for like a big group to do it. So that could work. That could work. Boom, boom. Then we got Glaciite. Yo, what's good, Seal? How's it going, bro? And yeah, again, if y'all are on Twitch, or not Twitch, if you're on YouTube, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help out a lot, and it's absolutely free. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already. We are at 31,000 subs right now, working on 32K. Getting close. And we did just hit 2K followers on Twitch as well. So if y'all haven't followed, make sure to do that too. Any more hashtag ads I need to get out of the way? I'm trying to think. I mean, there is Hightail. If you guys haven't bought Hightail yet and you're considering doing so, make sure to use code 2BD at checkout. I guess I just stab all these guys because I do still need Maniac Slayer, right? Yes. Boom, boom. Can I get a screenshot? I mean, my IGN's not on screen, so people won't be able to tell that it's me. All right, have a good one, H-Man. Got Onyx. Yeet. Okay, buddy. Straight through the block, of course. So the OG members of Guild were telling me you guys would do fun stuff back in the day, so I'd love to see that come back. Yeah, I should do that. That is true. That is true. I have been doing kind of bigger things recently, so that would be something cool to bring back. Let's focus Glaciite. What's going on? Did bro just get a Vang right after that? That's typical. Typical. All right, put me in, coach. Hold up. Is this like the third or fourth Vang that we're getting today? I can't remember. I think this is the third one. Bada bing, bada boom. Mithril plate. You know what? Could be worse. Actually, 4 Umber keys is kind of goated. Low key. Kind of goated. All right, can I get an invite back? Pretty please. Do. I don't know what to do, but like, we'll take it. We'll take it. Yoink. But I just need money, so I'm playing today. Yeah, this is a good time to make money. That's for sure. You make bank off of these things. Ooh, all right, that cost a little bit of coins to get that up and running. Let me put this here. All right. Cool. All right, that's fair. Let me buy another skeleton key real fast. What's a Vang? So a Vang is the rarest type of mineshaft, and to open the Vanguard Corpse, you have to have one of these keys, and the key costs like 40 mil. So King, what was your IGN? Because sorry, Nearing, King did ask first, so I'm gonna get him in here, and then you can be next. 35 mil loss and 2 Vangs, yeah. So they can be a really bad loss, but you do have a chance to drop a pretty rare item, the Shattered Locket, which is currently 700 mil. So you get good rates. That is some coinage. All right, let me get him in here. Doot. Have I invited you to guild yet, King? Because you've been here for like a year now or something. And I can never remember if I've invited people or not. I think we got room. Or, hold up. Boom. Yeah, room for 1. Only 1. I don't know. Would you like to join? Yo, I didn't have grooms added? That's crazy. When is the 1.21 update dropping? It is on Tuesday. So February 24th, which is this Tuesday. Okay, I'm just going to mine this, I guess. For the Umber. Bro's been following for a year, 16 days, 6 hours. Have I invited you yet, Magnus? Bro, there's so many people. So many people I haven't invited. And my own gotta stay loyal, but thanks for the invite. Alrighty. I got you. Appreciate it. I respect it. I respect it. No, would you like to join, sir? We do have room for 1. Let me grab the aquamarine real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. This new account. Oh, okay, I got you. How much time's left for Fiesta? An hour and a half. It's not going on too long. What my chefs you need? I'm just looking for Vangs at the moment, like from other parties. Sure. Let's go. Do. There's a wild IGN, I won't lie. Oh. Already in another guild? Dun. Why Vangs? Because they are the most likely to drop Frostbitten die, and also they're relatively profitable most of the time. They have been for me, at least. I mean, I dropped like 3 lockets in like 60 keys or something, so kind of vibing on those. They're kind of goated for me. Boom. Beautimus RNG carried. That's me, dude. Okay. Cannot invite this player to get... Oh, do you not have the setting on? It's probably like you don't have the social setting. You have to go to lobby and change the social setting for who can invite you. Or maybe I can just do this and then do it. Probably. Yeah, maybe status is offline or something. It's something social setting. But yeah, there's still an hour and a half left in Fiesta. Doot. Yoink. What else we got? We have aquamarine back over here. Try now. All right, bang. First try. Let's go. Huge. Do this. Beautiful. But yeah, that is the first time in a long time that we've actually had full guild. 125 out of 125. Okay, Parada and Umber. Let's do it. He's scared of Fred. He smells. That's crazy. What's good, Pinga? How's it going, bro? What's up? What's up? Let's see. There's that one. Aquamarine. Get some Umber. But yeah, the thing is, like, I'm going to have to really go crazy the first few days of Hub revamp update because I got to get that Caged Wisp ASAP. So I'm going to be spending a ton of coins getting skeleton keys. And I'll probably just do, you know, like just straight up stream open parties or something. And, or just like if you guys want to invite me to a party. If you like find a Vang, like just invite me if you find a Vang and then bang, just get warped in and then just be gambling the whole day, hopefully dropping the wisps. And if we can get our hands on one, then we get the maxed out stuff, which would be kind of epic. Would be kind of epic. 45 keys? Dang, bro. Man is cooking. Should need just like 10 more to get it. Yeah, actually, that is true. I could just save up keys and go for the RNG metered variation. But right now, Frostbitten's 2x, so I'm kind of just going for that as well. The update drop? No, that's coming out on Tuesday. Boom, boom. We got Onyx. Yeet. Beautimus. Aquamarine coming right up. Other than Rift or Garden, what do you recommend as an early game money-making method? Hunting, of course. I mean, you already said you were going for hunting, right? But, I mean, you don't have to have a goated money-making method, or not money-making method, a goated setup to make money from it. Even with just a base setup, you make decently. My work was going to start an Iron Man for this Fiesta. Unforged, dude. Any tips for Hard Mountain 2? I mean, just do commissions. That's about it. I mean, while it's Fiesta, you're getting twice as many drops, so you do your commissions twice as fast. So, still running it right now is a good idea. Bang. Get it done quick, you know? But yeah, all the big updates should be dropping Tuesday, which, I mean, Hub revamp is definitely coming, but hopefully they're doing Year of the Witch and all that other stuff too. I mean, I imagine that they wouldn't have put all that on Alpha if they weren't planning to do it with all of those. So, I mean, it hasn't been on Alpha very long, but, I mean, I didn't notice really any bugs with it. I guess we didn't really get to play Year of the Witch too much, or, I mean, we could have, but I didn't really grind it out. So hopefully there wasn't a lot of bugs and they were able to just be like, all right, it's in working conditions, send it. Oh, do you have Booster Cookie? 2 years and 7 months is what I got right now. So, thoughts on skeleton key prices? They're a little bit high right now. They're a little bit much for my liking, but you know what? They also make quite a bit, and they are going to make quite a bit from the update and everything, so kind of chilling. Kind of chilling. All right, we got a Jasper mineshaft. Yo. GG. Boom, boom. Easy coinage, boys. Feel free to go crazy. I'm just going to grab the kills out of here, if you don't mind. Let's try and get Corpse Looter done. And Maniac Slayer, and just all my quests that I can. Is there a Lapis Corpse up there? Nope. Okay. But yeah. The party is rich now. You're welcome. Okay, Onyx, Scrap. I do need Scrap. So. Oh, never mind. Welp. I guess I've done everything in here I can except stab this guy. So, stab. And now I've done everything in here I can. So we're just going to not even mine a single Jasper and leave. That is not what you should do if you're going for money. That's what I did. That's what I did. True that only 10% of keys are retroactive. I spent 200 keys on Iron Man. You're telling me I need to do 80 more. For what? What do you need the 100 for? Because if we're talking like milestones, the milestones are fully retroactive. But for RNG meter, yeah, it's only 10%. That's always how they do it. Because if they didn't, like, it's not been tracking your drops and stuff. Like, I've dropped 3 lockets already, but I've done, you know, like 80 or 90 Vangs. So if they just gave me all the meter for that, and then there's, you know, people out here who have done like thousands of them, then they just instantly drop, you know, like 10 lockets, and then the price dies and all that bad stuff. So that's why it's 10% retroactive, because it would just ruin the economy. But all right, sounds good, Crazy. Welcome back, dude. Have enough mats to get the Will-O-Wisp? Nice. Yeah, I'm checking the drops. I made a short on it earlier, but I didn't actually buy the materials. So before stream ends, I'm going to buy the materials and make sure we got everything except for the Wisp, of course. And then we'll be ready. I'm a bit annoyed about RNG meter only being 10% retroactive. I mean, yeah, again, it seems annoying, but it's a good thing. It is a good thing, because otherwise dropping a locket wouldn't mean anything, because so many of them would be droppable on day 1. That's why they didn't enable, you know, the Spider Slayer RNG meter for so long as well, so it just didn't ruin the prices on day 1. Could make it like 50 for Iron Man. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice if they could do it like for Iron Man specifically. That would be very nice. But then, I mean, I guess, you know, if people have done a lot of Vangs on Iron Man, like say somebody's going for Frostbite and die on Iron Man, then you would end up with like enough meter to get like 3 lockets or something crazy. But I don't know. Is what it is. Is what it is. I don't think that would be the worst thing. Like, it's not like it ruins the economy. It just boosts somebody's account. Could have like 3 different lockets if they wanted to, which I don't think there's a reason for that. There's not like a bunch of crazy reforge options that would make that worth it, but unlucky H-Man. How much playtime you got? 5,502 hours and 52 minutes. Only 5s and 2s in that number. That's kind of wild. Kind of wild. It was good, Hunter. So I want to ask, what should I do right now? Because I'm lost, have a good dungeon set, but I don't want to rush it early. So any tips of what I should do? I'm not doing PVs during a mining fiesta. Just going to say that ahead of time. But good dungeon set and don't want to rush it early. I mean, just take it slow. Generally, what I recommend for dungeons... Yeah, I did remod Fred. He's modded. You're good. He's good. But for combat stuff, generally, you want to have, like... Usually, I would say, what was it? Double the combat level of your kata level. So if you're, you know, combat like 30, then you should be around kata 15. If you're combat 50, you should be around kata 25, you know. So generally just prioritize your combat level over your kata level. So like Slayers is a great way to level your combat. Plus you kind of need to get at least Rev level 8 before you get too into dungeons, because just having the buffs from that is really nice, and having Reaper Mask if you're going to end up playing tank at some point is also really nice. So there's a lot of good things you can get out of it. I do have Maniac Slayer. Yes. All right. Unfortunately, I don't actually need an Onyx Crystal, because I've already got all the crystals, because having all the crystals, I've been told, makes you more likely to drop lockets. I don't know if it's true or not, because since I started doing that, I haven't dropped a locket, but haven't also like opened a ridiculous amount of these, so that could be why. Best ore for money, just maxed out everything in mining. Diamond generally, as far as ores go. diamond, but, you know, of course, it's going to be better to do, what's it called? Going to be better to do gems, which usually Peridot is the go-to one, especially with recent garden updates, because it's a little bit higher in demand than usual because of that. So Peridot makes a lot of money. Of course, if you find Jasper Mine Shafts, those are the, like, very best in the game. So those are kind of cooking too. Hadn't got right. I might have been able to do some M7s with you. Perhaps. Alrighty, have a good one, sir. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer. And then Nearing is next in line. I just invited Crazy because he was in here earlier and he left for like 10 minutes and then came back. Then we have Aquamarine. Not anymore. He's going to the fishing corner. All right, buddy. 07s. I'm gonna have to mod him again. RIP. Makes sense that it would make it more common by having more items already unlocked that can't be obtained again. You nullify the possibility of them appearing. My brain is wrapping around that. You can have Ruby Crystal and it can't appear anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But I don't know if it's really worth it, is my question, I guess. Because would I be making more money just using all the crystals I've been getting rather than saving them up, you know? I don't know. Because it's not turned out well for me so far. R.I.P. Fred. That's the problem with timing out people on multi-platform. Why is it telling me? Okay, I guess I do need Umber. But yeah, problem with timing out on multi-platform, it just goes to YouTube. Bada bing, bada boom. Max on SkyBlock XP. I'm max on everything I can do right now. There is technically like 5 XP left in the game that I could go for. I think it's 4, actually, but 4 or 5 XP. It's from 1 talisman upgrade, and I can't get that talisman upgrade until Foxy and Finnegan get elected. So Finnegan's getting elected soon, but Foxy, I don't know how long that's going to be. So hopefully Foxy gets elected right after, and we'll be good from that, but if not, then 07s. 07s. But I imagine there's a lot of people out here going for the max out talisman more than just late game players, so everybody's probably wanting Foxy elected from that. So hopefully that's what happens, but we'll see. Need Foxy to get max upgrades. Yeah, for Diana's shop, that's also a good one. The Diana shop perks are kind of epic, I must say. We also got Peridot out here. What do people have against Foxy? I mean, it's not anything against Foxy. It's just that if somebody has the option between Foxy and like 3-perk Aatrox or 3-perk Paul or Mythological Ritual Diana, you know, they're just going to go for that. Consistently has the lowest votes. I mean, he's just not interesting, you know, compared to everything else. He's just not interesting. Boom. Unless, like, I'd say the Diana perk is the thing that makes him the most interesting now, because that's like having extra tracking is very, very helpful. It makes a lot more money for all that stuff. So yeah, he does have a lot of XP and like magical power and stuff locked behind him, but as far as fun things to do, Carnival really isn't a fun thing to do. So a lot of people just don't care. Beastier maxed out? Yep. It's all done. Can we next timeout corner or name timeout corner into Fred's fishing corner? So every time he gets timed out, he has to fish. Is that how that works? Kind of wild, low-key. Kind of wild. Yes. Yoink. Let's see. What do we got here? What have we here? 1 amber. With 2 umber and a tungsten. Alright, well that's garbage. So we're just gonna not warp, I guess. Because, yeah, that's garbage. Rip Foxy the Forgotten Mayor. I mean, the reworks made him a lot better, but still, yeah, he's just kind of hanging out. Like, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just hanging around. You know, that's what he is. Okay, there we got scrap. So that's nice. I need this other corpse, though. Take that. Thank you. Boom. All right, I guess I'll dip. Get me out of here. I'm on Lunar Grooms. That's what I'm playing on at the moment. Bang. I have 2 Umber keys left. Actually, wait. Do I have more? Nope. That's it. That's it. I started off stream, by the way, with 600 mil in purse. I don't think that's going to be the case after this. We do still have, like, what is it? An hour and 15 minutes left. I am currently at 11 glossies. Not looking too hot. I won't lie. 4 powder coatings in the forge. I'm also down some money. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. It is a grind. I did put, let's see, what was it? I think 3 penguins and like 4 moles in the forge. So that should, excuse me, help me make a little bit more money back. But the penguins take like a week. It's a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous. Okay, we have tungsten. I do need glaciite, a scrap, and maniac slayer. So let's clear these bozos out. Boom. I don't need that right now. We'll come back for it here if we don't get corpse looter, or if we do get corpse looter. I mean, either way, we'll come back for those. Smack, smack, smack. Okay, there's a few more in here, I'm sure. Boom. There we go. Maniac Slayer done. Okay. That's scrap and glaciite. More Maniac Slayer. Alright, well, I think they're about all accounted for. Yep, there it is. So just open corpses. There's number 1. Another one here, and then the last one's up there. Right, there were only 3. And there's the Umber corpse, but not gonna open that unless I need it for a commission. Alright, get me out. Get me out. I can't be down money. I'm Iron Man. Must be nice. I'm trolling. We do a little trolling. The only good part of Iron Man, right? I guess. Foxy's become the new berry. True. True. That's... Let's see. Onyx, and that's about it. That's all we got. Cool. How'd you not freak out while doing millions of kills for bestiaries? Was it millions? I guess it was, huh? Hold up. We got a Vang, I'm guessing. But I mean, I just watch YouTube on my second monitor. And for a lot of them, it wasn't that bad. It's just walk around and hold down right click with Hyperion. Don't really have to pay that much attention to it. All right, this is Vang number 4, number 5, something like that. Unfortunate. Bro, I'm so down. We're actually so down. So down. So down bad. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Sold and sold. Yeah, that was like... Ugh. That was kind of ugly. Alright, what am I looking for? Skeleton. Another one of these. Bro, there's so much money. There's so much money. We sell these. 2 mil for that, bro. I am down 100 mil right now. I need to lock it up in here, bro. I need to lock it to show up for me. Why do you need Iron Man luck when you have 3 lockets and 60 corpses? Exactly. What if Foxy was betrayed and locked in the never elected chamber for 5,000 election cycles? Aw, Mayor, for real, bro. Crazy. That's crazy. Fred said me renaming a call to Fred's fishing timeout is worse than me voiding Spirit Mask. I guess that means he'd be fine if you voided like another one like the next time you get one, right? That's what I'm hearing. From what I'm hearing, that means he wants you to, like, void another spirit mask, right? Like, clearly. Do. What else we got? Citrine. Yeet. Yay! I have a decent chunk of bits. I could buy more cookies, but I'm already down so much money today, bro. I mean, I guess I could also sell the bits. But gotta find a way to give more a second mask. Decisions. Got a bunch of fangs without the perk and when I'm alone, but when I'm with you, I get none. That's always how it goes, bro. It's always how it goes. Unfortunate. Watching you stream? Depends. Generally, I stream most weekdays. But, you know, sometimes there's IRL stuff going on, or I've got collaborations and things to do. So, it's kind of like I just now started getting, like, actual good sponsorship opportunities. Like, I've been getting emails and stuff. I mean, most of them are scams, of course, but some actual emails from people wanting to sponsor and stuff, and it's just like, I don't really feel good sponsoring this. Or, like, doing this one, so I'm just not going to. But I've actually gotten a couple really nice sponsorship opportunities the last couple weeks, so kind of just learning what my schedule needs to be, like adding that into it. I'm also taking more time to try and edit videos. So recently I've been doing about 3 or 4 days a week. Generally I would do 5, but recently been doing about 3 or 4. But yeah, most weekdays at like 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern time is when I start. Fred is back. All right, let me remod. Yoink. There you go. I think. Tungsten. But yeah. Give more 1 on a profile that had 2 of them without 0 magical power on it. Crazy. I think somebody was asking how much I make in a Fiesta, by the way. It's a like very varying question, I guess. It's not like a set thing. It's pretty RNG based because I go for glossies most of the time. So that doesn't like make a set amount of money. It just depends on how lucky I get. But recently I've been doing commissions, which makes a lot less. So generally when I wasn't doing commissions, I was making over 100 mil Fiesta. But now that I'm doing commissions, I'm lucky if I make 50. Because I'm also saving a lot of the drops for various things to spend on in the future. Mainly pets. I dropped, like, we did a bunch of fossil excavations recently, so I have a bunch of fossils. So I'm just saving a lot of the gems to be able to make those fossils into pets in the forge as it frees up space. Where is this lapis corpse at? He's not there. Probably back here, I'm guessing. No. Where is bro? Wait, can one spawn back here? Thinking one could spawn back here. I appear to be mistaken. I checked both down there. It's not there. So, is there a spot in the wall that he can be around here? Or something? He's not on the railroad. Oh, wait, there he is. Yeah, I see. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Alright, so now I need tungsten. I do need a scrap and also glaciite. So let's blow this up. Yay. Convenient. What if Fred wasn't back and I had to do more fishing? It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Yo, let's go, Dex. You want to run night rain after Fiesta, or are you going to bed after? Let's see. What time will it be? It'll be 10 p.m. for me. I might be able to run some. I've got family over, so no promises, but I'll try. Is that Bubba I see in Twitch? He is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, 400 tickets, man. That is kind of wild in one raffle. Good grief. 4,000 out of 5,000 tree gifts for Fig. I'm curious how the next foraging island's gonna be. Like, I imagine they're going to keep the tree gifts thing. Like, it just makes sense. Like, you know, they kept commissions for Crystal Hollows when they upgraded to that from Dwarven Mines. So I imagine we're keeping that system. But I'm curious, like, if they're going to buff them by a bunch. Like, if you can actually get, like, some crazy stuff out of tree gifts. Or what it's going to be. Because that's what I feel like they kind of need to do. Like, make them a little bit better, and then the final island, it's like goated what you can get. Like, basically tree gifts would be like Vanguard corpses, like you can get crazy stuff out of it, you know, but of course rarer since it doesn't take as long to break a tree down. There was nobody who was mining participated, and there were like 5 people all without god potions. Oh man. Yeah, that'll do it. Want them to make it so it's almost even for mining and farming. Yeah, it's like, it's a little bit rough as far as like how difficult it is to get into stuff. Like, I feel like max mining and max farming make pretty much the same amount right now, which is kind of goofy, unless you go for, you know, specifically Jasper strats. But I craft Starborn Temple Shard. I made a video on hunting stuff. If you go to my YouTube channel, I made a video on hunting, and there is a Google Doc or a Google spreadsheet, I believe, in that description, and it'll tell you like the cheapest option for crafting like any fusion. It's a very good spreadsheet. Whoever made it is a genius. I don't remember his name, but bro is big brain. We have Peridot and Tungsten and Citrine. Let's do Citrine. Was in Castle. Oh, yeah, that is the nicest raffle area. Feels like I'm mining for 3 hours now, but it's only half Fiesta. If you do it by yourself, then yeah, it's rough. And especially if it's like Crystal Hollows routes. Crystal Hollows routing is so boring. Like, old Fiestas when they were 5 hours and you just sat in Crystal Hollows and mined the same blocks in a circle for 5 hours straight. That was the most boring gameplay loop I've ever played. I'm so glad they changed it. I mean, the nice thing about it was when it was over, you had, you know, like 500 million coins, but making 100 mil an hour doing it, so it was nice. But nowadays, it's like a little less money, but it's so much more fun, so I don't mind it nearly as much. Plus, it's like half the time per Fiesta, so it doesn't just drain your body doing it. Don't have to go for a lunch break in the middle of a Fiesta, you know? So that part's nice. I think it's going to go straight to Heart of the Forest 10 or go like 9 on second island and 10 on last. It's 7 right now, right? I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, honestly. What am I doing, bro? I'm trolling. I wouldn't be shocked if they just went to like 10 and then just like to 12 or 15 with the last island. I wouldn't be surprised. And then after they're done with Galatia, they announce like, you know, a 17th mining island. They're like, yeah, we're doing Heart of the Mountain 15. I'd be down for that. Low key. Boom, boom. Heart of the Forest 10 on the second island. Heart of the Forest 13 on third island. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't end on 13 because 13 just feels like a weird number, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. No worries. If not, practice on my mod while I wait for Fiesta to be over. Valid. Valid. Bro's putting that hashtag time in. Let's go. I'm in Crystal Hollows mining Diamond right now at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's very boring for sure. Yeah, Diamond is rough. At least you don't have to set up like a route for it, I guess, but yeah, that's rough. Okay, Dark Auction is happening here in just a couple minutes, so I do have to go for that soon. We will have to take a moment. And I'll leave party while I do that. Boom, boom. Tungsten done. One Glacial Lakes. Exactly, dude. I'm curious what like their next big chapter plan is, because right now, I mean, they've done like, well, they've spent so many years on foraging, right? Like, we've had updates on other things as well, but like the big focus the last couple years has been foraging. So that's like the big thing. So I'm curious, like, if they're going to be like, okay, we're doing this skill next. Like, if they were to just be like, all right, we're doing hunting. You know, I mean, I'd be fine with that. Hunting's pretty fun. Where it's at right now, there's just, like, no end game hunting. Really. It's exclamation PTME, right? Did it. Yoink. There you go. Alright, we got just a second to do this, and then we got to dip. Maniac Slayer, done. We need Glaciite, Frozen Corpses, and Scrap. I'm not going to get all that. Glaciite, Frozen Corpse, done. If I find the Tungsten Corpse, I can maybe do that. Nah. We're just leaving. We're just leaving. Warp Dark Auction. Get my coins out. I didn't do that in the last one. That could have ended badly. That could have ended pretty badly. All right, there we go. Get me in, coach. They got to add more dungeons. I mean, honestly, that'd be a big step. Adding the next dungeon. Because, I mean, they've narrowed it down to where they're only adding one more. But that would be, you know, that would be a pretty big game changer. If they do add another dungeon and it's really good. That'd be kind of huge. Because Catacombs technology was crazy. I mean, they do always push just the technology of Minecraft to the next level. It's kind of insane what Hypixel does. It's kind of insane. Is it this? It doesn't let you send links. Like, this is what it looks like when you send a link. It just censors it out. But if it's in the description of that... Bro, malware bytes, go away. If it's in the description of that video, then yeah, that's the one. Ender Artie. Gross. Gross. Heart of the Warrior or Heart of the Dark being a deep, dark area. Do like, yeah, just Heart of the combat system. I mean, they have been saying they want to do combat skill trees and stuff. Or they said that in a design thread at one point. Could be interesting. After class average 50, I want a long break from dungeons. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, if they do add a second dungeon, they'll just change it so that, like, it's easier to max both of them. You don't have to spend, you know, hundreds or even thousands of hours in dungeons. How much XP you at? We are at 27%. Excuse me, to 542, which is the current, like, second to max. So, it is a grind. The only XP I'm missing is from a talisman that you can only get while... Like, you can only get from having all the mayors in office and showing up on your garden as visitors. They can only show up on your garden as visitors when they're in office, and you have to have each of them show up one time. So I don't have Finnegan or Foxy yet, because they haven't been elected since Greenhouse came out and added that. So Finnegan's getting elected next, but hopefully Foxy's after that. Did you get Coal Visitor? Ooh, let's go. Yeah, I did do that already. I made sure to do that like day one. So we still got a couple more to do. I can't check the accessory bag in here, right? I don't think. Oh, well, yes I can. Make sure it only says 2 left. What's the name of it again? Voters badge. And it's in here somewhere. I don't remember what it looks like, honestly. I don't think it's on page 1. I don't think I have it there, because it should be blue right now, or purple. I think it's blue. So it should be, like, up here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, 2 more unique mayor visitors, so I just need Finnegan and then Foxy. Forgot about that, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's an annoying one to have to wait for it to be max. Best setup for gold mining, going for a 100 mil collection for Greg. Want to know how to make money and do it fast. I've heard people say like 1-piece Devon, 3-piece glossy mineral, and some people say just full glossy mineral. So I mean, I used full glossy mineral when I did it. I don't think it's that much of a difference either way. All right, can I get an invite back? Because this is some garbage. But yeah, it's just kind of... Oh. There we go. Thank you, sir. Yo. Convenient. We got scrap. Glaciite collector. We'll take it. Done. We need paradox. I guess I can grab one of these corpses. Need one of the Umber ones. Here we are. Yo, glaciite amalgamation and 2 blue goblin eggs. That's kind of money, low-key. Actually money. Haunted Fortune, same calculation as every other fortune where it's like a percentage to get double drops. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's all the same. All right, there's the scrap. And there's glaciite collector. Nice. Okay, now it's just maniacs. Bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's it. Nope, never mind. I'm mistaken. Boom. Got another one. Nice. Do exclamation PT me. And it'll do it. You type exclamation PT me in the party chat. And it'll give you that. Or yeah, that. It's so exclamation PT works as well. That's cool. So I don't have to say me afterwards. My diamond lobby rebooted. Unlucky, bro. Oh, it's Peridot Crystal. Nice. Got a scrap. Also need Peridot. Yoink. Beat that guy up. Oh, legally blind. Did Mirror boy. Yoink. There it is. And then it's Peridot. This dog is very upset with me. Accidentally dropped my drill while spooky loot sharing, bro. What? Why did we have a drill in our inventory while we're spooky loot sharing? Or like, I guess you weren't holding it, probably, right? Still, that's so unfortunate, man. That is so unfortunate. Okay, that is a lot of paradox. I have a lot of paradox. It turns out. I'm gonna go ahead and swap that to that. There is corpse looter in here. Bang. Oh, that's garbage. I can't actually loot them all. Just need scrap. And wherever this lapse corpse is, probably over here, right? Yep. Beautimus. Thought it was an enchanted prismarine. Oh no, dude. Oh no. That's so bad. Pain. Let me do this. You know what? Let's just craft up a couple of those. I'll throw them in here. Nope, in here. And maybe that'll help out. In theory. Clean up some inventory space. I need to probably get some more pocket sack and a sacks on that thing. Iron Man, so gotta grind it back. Unfortunate. Do this one. Okay, dude. Unfortunate. What's good, Ahmed? Welcome back, bro. 96 ounces of soda a day, a good thing? Probably not. Personally, I don't drink soda. It's not even because of a health thing. I just don't like it. I just don't like the fizz part of it, I guess. The carbon. The carbonation. Not a fan. The bubbles. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man. I am a lemonade man. Or I'll drink some sweet tea here and there. Can't live in the South without doing that one. Yoink. I'm allergic to carbonation. What? What? We're allergic to carbon? Feel like that's a pretty big issue. Best way to level Heart of the Forest? Just break trees, pretty much. Get as much sweep as you can. Break trees. Do good in contests. Win-win. Nose gets red. Do you sniff it? Like, how does I don't even know. Yeah, like nose gets red when I drink soda. I mean, that's probably just, I wouldn't say that's a allergy thing. Gun keys are so cheap right now. Real, bro. Interesting though. Very interesting. That's wild. Did I find tea nasty? I don't like regular tea, but sweet tea. If you get, you have to get good sweet tea. All right. Can't be none of this like it's actually half sweet, half unsweet. You know, it's 50 millikey right now, brother. That's wild. What does fishing rod do? That equips my crow pet, so that's why I'm throwing that out. I have a pet rule for it to equip my crow pet, and crow pet lowers the time, like the cooldown on your abilities. So when I throw it out, it equips my crow, and then I can hit this, and now my ability cooldown is only like 30 seconds instead of whatever it would normally be. So it helps with that a little bit. Bing, bing. Just lets me throw Picoblis a little more often. Okay, I guess I'm good to leave now. No, I do have Paradox Collector. Let's do that. Let's do that. If it ends up being Scrap Collector again after this, that's crazy. Okay. We can actually leave now. Hog. Fish in the morning, Fiesta? Yeah, I didn't wake up in time. I woke up like 5 minutes before it was going to start. And I was not awake enough to socialize. So I just was like, forget it. I'll wait and stream the late one. Boston Night Rain, should I practice? Everdark, what's his name? The one we've been fighting and died to like twice last night. That one. Tricephalos. I'm out Fred, so he has to go to fishing corners. This is the way. Yeah, I'm the only one who can time out mods. Do. Yoink. Beautimus. I mean, Hulster wouldn't be bad to do either. But I think we fought him a few times now. Alright, we should have, what is it? Like another, yeah, 50 minutes. We got a bit of time. We do have Onyx Grinder, so let's do that. Got the Titanium from Picobulus. Wait, what? I'm confused. Bro, what the heck? That's wild. That's wild, man. I was so confused for a second there. Hydration check? Sure. Stay hydrated, fellas. Alright, well, I better find a mine shaft in the next minute, or we're gonna get stuck in here. We're gonna get warped out, really. That's all that's gonna happen, but you know. What do you think about air? Next question. Everybody hates air. All my homies hate air. Let's do this. Citrine, and then we need scraps and all this. I don't need that. Let's do this. Bang. Man. Corpse looter done. Onyx, glaciite, and we need the scrap. Do. What else we got? It's just the scrap. It's always just the scrap. I have 5x titanium right now. That'd come in clutch for real. Give me the scrap. Give me. I want it. The precious. Give me the precious. Pretty please. There's a tungsten corpse right here. That's not really what I'm looking for. Not quite the target at the moment. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Work with me, bro. Where's my scrap? I'm gonna have like an inventory full of mithril in a minute. If we don't find this thing. What's happening? Beat me up. Fred doesn't even know grass. He left on vacation and still had Minecraft stuff while he was gone. Base. Gotta keep the rosewater flask going, dude. Come on now. Come on now. Everybody knows that. Destroying the shape. That's fine with me. That's what I'd prefer you do, to be honest. Heck W. Not voiding 40 mil. I really don't care. What else we got in here? What else we got? I guess this guy. Yay. Get me out. Get me out. Air is fine, but fresh air is gross. Interesting take. Interesting take. I don't know, man. Some nice fresh country air. Kind of a vibe. It's gotta be like not too country though. Like if it's got the smell of chicken manure, then that's a little bit much. Snow on my Vanger drop and die. Heck yeah, man. That's the plan. That's the plan. Do. Beautimous. Neck is popping a little bit. Just a little bit. Ideas changed? Yeah, I'm Nick's right now. Because I am going to dark auctions at the end of the hour, and I don't want people, like, seeing that it's a red name and just trying to outbid me on stuff. So it's easier for that. Don't come to Amarillo. Why? Is it very chicken manure-y smell? Is that what's going on? We have, there's a guy on my road who has chicken houses, and you can tell whenever he's clearing them out. It's like, oh boy. Yeah, we're going to be smelling that for the next, like, 2 weeks. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. Posture check. I need to add hydrate as a channel points thing. I keep forgetting to do that. You mispronounced it? Well, my bad. Is it Amarillo? I don't know. I mispronounce a lot of things. That is generally how it goes. See, I didn't mispronounce it. It's just misspelled by the person who invented the word. That's all it is. They just didn't spell it right. You know? That's all it is. Win VIP point redemption? Maybe. Maybe. I need to have... I don't know. If I didn't have the... like the channel points for... like adding a command. If that's not enabled, I need to enable that. Is that enabled still? Or do I need to re-enable it? Might be enabled. Might just be super English expensive. Amarillo. Is that not how I pronounced it? The first time? Am I high? Literally what I said. Am I crazy? How's your profile reviews crossed? Only when I'm doing them. I usually do $10. Just because I don't want people like constantly donating and constantly doing reviews. I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't know. I might be off my meds today. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, we're not doing profile reviews today. But generally when I do them, it'll be up on the screen for how much they are. But yeah, recently I've been doing 10 because we were doing 5 and then it was just profile review stream 24/7. So I kind of wanted to crank it up a little bit so that I can actually play the game sometimes. But yeah, we got a full party right now. I have like 80% of what's needed. I have 3 ready to get shoved into the forge. Nice. Clean. For the 455. I mean, it'll be nice to still have extra stuff, because you'll need it for the 555 and 655 eventually, so might as well go ahead and have it prepped, right? Boom. Onyx. Do. All right. Can I get this, please? Yes, that's enough. Huge. What do we got? It's not a Vang. I'm sad. And it's not even got any good corpses. What the heck, man? Some doo-doo. This is some hot doo-doo. I do have Maniac Slayer, though, so we'll take advantage of this. I don't have Corpse Looters, so that's fine. Well, let's just smack these guys for a moment. Boom, boom. Doo-doo-doo. All right, have a good one, King. Appreciate you, bro. How's Fiesta going? Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Nothing crazy. Haven't dropped a die so far yet, but, you know, could change at any moment. For real, for real. Hey, there's scrap. And now we got smack more of these guys. Yippee. Yo, relax. Yeah, give me a second. Hold up. We are 3 now, right? Boom, 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 boom. Do. Nearing has been waiting this whole time to join, man, and we're just like shuffling between people that have already like had their spot. Pain. What do we got? Lapis Corpse up here. Anything else? I mean, I need Maniac Slayer, but I don't know if those are still here or not. There are, yay. 1, 2, and the other one's it. Unlucky. 2 down here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I need corpses. There are 2 lapis corpses in here, but they're not there. Losing my mind in dance room right now? Oh, no. Unfortunate, man. If only we would have made it to top 3. So close, yet so far. So close. All right, let's go over here. Garbage there. Where's this other one? Here he is. Beautiful. And they're all dead already. So I just did. Later. Need a command that makes Fred do fishing. Wild. Wild. Okay, he's doing that. Oh, snap. H-Man with a Vang. Good grief. I'm down so much money right now, bro. I'm down so much. There's a legendary, but not what we needed. I mean, 2 tungsten plates isn't bad, though. That'll help a little bit. Maybe. I hope. I hope, man. Aren't keys 50 mil still? Because that's kind of crazy if that's still the case. That's a little bit wild. It's a little bit much. Alright, here we go. Twitch better than YouTube. There you have it. Let me sell this. How much is it going to cost me, bro? How much is this going to be? What's the difference on these? Okay, that's not too bad. I can live with that. How about that? Is this really... Okay, yeah, I'll sell off for that one. How bad is this? Brother. I just paid 47 million coins for 1 key, bro. I'm not making that money back. I am not making that money back. How much time left? There are 36 minutes left. I have like 80% of... Okay, yeah. Although I could use the minerals I'm getting to get titanium equipment. That's an option. Why? Because... Why is it 47 for you? It's 36 for me. Yoink. Because that's buy order, not insta buy. That's the difference. Yeah. That's the big difference. My 50 Vangs where my die at? I don't think that's quite the rates right now. Isn't it still like 1 in 5k or something? Yeah. It's still not the most common thing. Got a question, I need an answer. Alright. We'll see. Still so far off from 455 because of the mithril. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. What do we got? Aquamarine, Umber. Come on. Got die on my 30th Vang, bruh. I have not dropped one yet. Heck W. Boom, 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 boom. Pet forging the method. I mean, did a bunch of fossils because the fossil die was 2x last week. So I just dropped a ton of those, and I was like, instead of selling them, I'll just wait and forge them up. So, I mean, I'm making money off of it. It's probably not the best thing to forge flip, but I was just like, might as well, right? I don't ever use my forge anyway, so this will at least make my forge make some money for me. So, again, it's probably not the best forge flip. Like, right now, I imagine doing skeleton keys is ridiculous for money, but... Boom, boom.
As a child,
I want to make a channel where I catch macros and cheaters on a Hypixel. Do you think that could get me YouTube rank? I mean, that's kind of what Swavey does already. So it'd kind of be trying to take his spot for that. So definitely be fighting over content, which he doesn't like upload a ton, to be fair. Want to warp? What is it? Yeah. Yes, please. So, I mean, it'd probably be all right to do that. Yeah, it just depends on how often you could upload it. But, I mean, people watch it, so clearly it does. Clearly it does stuff. Boom, boom. So if he apps too much, I mean, you're just going to, like, have a voiceless video of just showing the macros. Is that the strat? You can try it. It gets views, man. People like it. Clearly. I have Maniac Slayer and Corpse Looter. Where's the other corpses at? There's this one. One up here. All the Maniacs are dead already, though. The Pega. Boom, boom. I'll talk with more catching us a little bit less yapping. I mean, you can try it. It's gonna take some effort, but it's doable. I'm about to buy another key, bro. I'm gonna have to buy another key. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, I do like his commentary because I mean he explains how the cheats work a little bit, you know. Boom, boom. Can I get a warp? Boom. Please. All right. I've lost count of how many Vanguards this is. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot. But bang. I'm down so much money today, bro. So much money. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ay. How does he know how the cheats work? I mean, he's kind of knowledgeable on coding stuff, I imagine. Would be the reason. Goodness sakes. 12 bejeweled handles. It's a little bit little bit much. Oh yeah, let me leave. Can I get an invite back? Pretty please. Boom, boom. I'm gonna move this. Do. I gotta buy another. Whoever's party leader, can I get an invite back? Unless you already did. Oh wait, yes you did. My bad. I'm trolling. It's all the way up there. Yeah, I'm on 1.21 right now. What mining collection do I go for after Umber, Tungsten, and Glaciite for top 1K? I mean, what's the most recent one they added, I guess? I don't know. I got no clue, bro. That's pretty solid on those. I mean, maybe like Jasper. That'll make bank, and that'll be interesting because you're just kind of going for... I don't know, I guess probably the strat would be finding Crystal Hollows routes, but I mean, you'll make money from it. Would be kind of goated. There a quick keybind mod for opening Watchdog? Probably. I don't have one though. Launch are you using? I'm on Lunar. Yogi be trolling, Kek W. Choose delayed, awkward. It happens. Ben Clark used to do that, and Swave's kind of retired from it. Yeah, I mean, he does it when it's like a big thing. I guess he doesn't do it as much anymore. But I feel like there's also not as many, like, as big of a cheater problem as there was. Like, there's still, don't get me wrong, there's still plenty. But I think it's kind of mellowed out a little bit compared to what it used to be. And the thing now is most macros are going to be on their garden is the big thing. So, like, finding a macroer out in an actual, like, lobby is going to be hard. And most of the time macros will, you know, have their, like, visits disabled for garden and stuff, so you won't be able to see and all that. So it's probably just harder to find them now. I guess not less of them. It's just they're not in public anymore. Oh, yeah, just from the collection. I forgot it's gemstone. My bad. My bad. Forgot how that works. No, Shadow. It's not how that works. That's not how that works. Survivor bias real. Let me look at mining collections. Let's see. Can I... Let's see. We can go here. What are my top collections here? Wow. I'm that high in Lapis? That's kind of wild. And Red Sand is also kind of wild. Okay, no, that's not the count. That's how much collection I have for it. Lol. I'm trolling. I mean, glowstone, maybe? That's probably one people don't do much. Or quartz, something like that. I don't know. I'm not really knowledgeable in all this. By not doing ban waves, the macros learn to make better macros. They then don't get banned, so the amount banned gets lower. Brain not braining. RE250 in quartz? Dang. Sand is it maxed out? Yes, it is. Nani? Where is sand? Yeah, it just doesn't show because you need like 25k in the collection for it to show there. I have 5k, but you only need 5k to max the collection. So I haven't gone above and beyond on sand. Glaciite right there. Beautimus. Stab, stab. You have corpse looter for once. Ooh, refined tungsten. Fancy. Oop. We got a Vang. Making me spend more money. Heck yeah. Appreciate it. Alright, please. Please, man. This is gonna hurt me. I feel like this is probably gonna hurt me. But you know what? Yoink. Yep, that hurt pretty bad. That one hurt. The command that lets you bind keybinds to chat messages. Again, I don't have that mod, whatever it is. I don't know. Bro, am I full on Peridot again? Seriously? That's crazy. That's some crazy craft. Alright. I'm throwing these in here. Again. I'm filling up on gems way too fast. I really need to buy, like, a thing to stop that from happening, but it's fine. It's fine. I actually don't have to kill these guys. Someone forgot a key, bruh. Awkward. Gonna stick in here and grab a scrap real quick out of the gold. Is the plan. That's the game plan. Do need to make sure I buy a skeleton key. Ready for it? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Did you keep buying command macros are available? I don't believe they are. I mean, it's a command. Like, as long it's a chat, if it's a chat macro, like that includes commands, and those are allowed. Bam bam. Do. John Elden Ring, how are you today? I am very good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate. Excuse me. I appreciate it. Which pet are you using for mining? When I'm in a mine shaft, I use Glaciate Golem. When I'm spawning a mine shaft, I use Skatha. But yeah. Like, there was a point, I think, when the admin said, like, when they did that, you know, that one rule change for that, like, one day, and then they immediately reverted it, like, 12 hours later. Like, they probably said something about it then, because they said something about, like, literally everything then, and just, like, all mods would possibly be bannable. But yeah, the, like, chat macros are allowed. Auto GG has always been a thing, and then commands, that's all good. Bam, bam. Do. They might change that at some point. I mean, it would make sense, because it is a pretty nice advantage to be able to have that, I would say. But W nickname, I know, right? It's kind of beautimous. It's kind of beautimous. Don't jinx it. I mean, I'm just predicting. Heck W. Corpse Pity system on Hypixel, is that alpha? It's only on alpha for now. So, ever played Elden Ring? No, I made my name John Elden Ring because I've never played Elden Ring. For real, for real. But yeah, it's just on alpha. It comes to the main server on February 24th. Yoink. Beautiful. Beautiful. 1.5 bill worth of skeleton keys done this 2x. Low-key about to crash out. Crazy. To do it for real, I was being sarcastic. I have definitely played Elden Ring. Of course I've played Elden Ring. Is there a gamer in 2026 who is above the age of, like, 14 who hasn't played Elden Ring? Bam, bam. Okay, there's another Lapis Corpse in here somewhere. I can sense it. There he is. Hi. Yoink. It was good, VX. How's it going, bro? I do need an Umber key. Okay, never mind. Hi. Done. Alright, can I leave? I can leave. Yay! When get Modrinth. Mods ban that guy. Next question. Umber, Onyx, Tungsten. Yeet. Umber done. I still didn't buy. I do need to buy that key. Or I forgot. Bizarre skeleton. Okay, never mind. We got a Peridot crystal. Fancy. I get literally. Okay, maybe I do get something out of this. Never mind. 1, 2. Boom. Beat up maniacs. 1, 2, 3, 4. You died? If you died in the mine shaft, then it's Jover 07s. That's just how it works. Literally, the game will not allow you to warp back. Boom. Get me out of here. 25 and haven't played Elden Ring. Mods ban that guy. Get him out of here. Servers to SMH. That skill is true? I think it might be. I think it just might be. Bro, I just paid 48 million. I've lost 200 mil. This Fiesta. Keep on command macros were specifically listed at one point, but not anymore. Yep. Doot. Let's see. Onyx, tungsten, umber. Doot. Well, there's tungsten. Beautiful. I have it. Okay, fine. Not everyone. My bad. My bad. Okay, what streamer? How about that? We'll say that. What streamer in 2026 over the age of 14 hasn't played Elden Ring? I imagine it's a pretty small list. Yeah, if you use the ascension rope to get out of the mine shaft, you get like a little bit of powder. It's just like 2k or something. It's a small number, but I just get it anyways, because why not? You know? Aquamarine crystal. Gee, thanks. Okay, guys, let's chill out. Just gonna try and grab a scrap in here. Hang out for a bit, you know? None of these guys are gonna aggro me, and we're all gonna get along just fine. That's the plan. That is the big brain game plan. It's not working out too well so far. Plus, how would you enforce it? That is true. So at that point, you just have copy paste for a specific command, I guess. All right, chill. Gonna hide behind this block for a second. We're gonna do that. Where's my scrap? I just want my scrap, bro. From mining 47 to mining 60 in 24 hours. Granted, I did get 3 Fiestas in that. Yeah, that'll help a little bit. Coal does help a lot. Bro, these guys. Blast radius on these Dreadlord swords is criminal. It's absolutely criminal. Alright, y'all keep going. I'm just gonna keep moving around you. Do that. Timed out Bubba. Go ahead. Take him down. Timed out for 10 minutes. Unlucky. 07s. Do this. Alright, get me out of here. Boom, boom. My 2 extra skeleton keys. Easy 12 mil profit per. There you have it. That would have been a nice flip for me to do before stream started. Heck, W. Of course, I'd be flipping them by selling them to myself, so it's not really a flip at that point. But still. I'd have just bought like a ton of them right then. Would have been kind of wild. Okay, then we got Peridot. Send it. Ugh, I'm gonna be so broke. See, now I can't even afford to get that not a Shiko die with a Nank Feathers. I'm too broke to afford 22 Nank Feathers right now. Feels bad, mans. I think I've gained like 10 mil Glaciite powder in the last couple weeks, by the way. It's kind of wild to think about how much we've done on that. Been a little crazy. A little bit crazy. One Diana and all the gambling's all good. That is true. Diana does make bank. Diana, my beloved, you know. Let's do this. Oh. Citrine. 2 days to my moles are ready. So that'll be right before update day. Should make bank. Yeah, wolves are kind of terrible. It's just the chimes that make money these days. You know? Low-key, I should get a Chime 5 Dayblade at some point. Would be kind of ideal. Although, I guess it's probably not going to be later on, right? Because it won't affect your magic find, so it's not really a good investment for me. 2 lapis, huge. Oh, got a Kime 5 day. I mean, it's not going to be worth it now. It's Kime 4. It's been Kime 4 for ages, but it's not like that 1 is going to make that much of a difference. It's like 9 magic find. Sus scrap. I do have Maniac Slayer, so let's go up here and stab these guys. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. This dude. Cook 'em, fellas. I do have Corpse Looter. Okay, this dude. Gonna smack these guys real fast. Alright. Beam me up. Last one was over here somewhere, right? Probably in here. Yep. Yoink. Alright. We do need scrap still. So if that could appear, that would be goated. Here's good chamber. How's it going, man? The skeleton key price? Yep. I've bought like 3 of them since they've been like 50 mil. Good times. When you're getting Kime 5 Rogue Swords, not happy. Best in slot regardless, so get it anyways. I mean, rather not. That tiny damage difference is not a good enough reason for me to spend that much money on a Kime book. I'm gonna be real. It just isn't. Magic find, now that'd be worth it, but it's not even permanent magic find now. I don't know, bro. 2B's fault. What did I do? What are we talking about now? Inflating what? The skeleton key prices? My bad. My bad. Need to get some Vangs and buy my keys. Alright, buddy. Alright. Doot. Onyx. Think I'm getting trapped by my girlfriend's best friend. She asked me if I wanted a necklace. My girlfriend gave me a necklace a few weeks ago. Do I accept the necklace or no? Say pass. Better safe than sorry, man. Say pass. Doot. Let's go. Citrine right over here. Bang. Beautiful. Got 6 out of the 7 crystals this Fiesta. Interesting. Including Jasper and Peridot. Nice. Got Jasper from an Umber Corpse. Nice. What the heck? Well, the way he said pass average lowballers. I don't even lowball, okay? I do not lowball. Lowballing is not my jam. I'd rather play the game. But alright. Alright. Doot. Nice. Play site. Okay, that's awkward. I've fallen and I can't get up. Also, this skeleton key is weighing down my pocket right now. I need to get rid of it. ASAP. Give me a reason to get rid of it, boys. Where the Vang at? Where's it at, fellas? Come on now. Alright. Why can't skeletons fight? Because they don't have a spine? I guess they do have a spine. But... oh, they don't got the guts. Dang it. Almost. It's a little bit backwards. Like, wait, that's actually one of the few body parts that they do have. What am I saying? Heck W. This one. Boom. Next. Aquamarine. Alright, we got 10 minutes left, fellas. Skeletons don't got a spine. All right, buddy. All right. That's a lot of scrap. Good grief. When did I get that much scrap? Goodness sakes. Hold up. Let me sell these real fast. Glossies. How many do we have? We have 21 glossies right now, bro. Glossies are so down bad. Less than a mil is so yikes. That is so yikes. Y'all think we can get up to like at least 22? Do I get at least one in the next 10 minutes? Surely, right? Surely. Have you spawned a mineshaft yet? I spawned one. Surely. Pretty sure. I don't think I spawned a Vang. But I did spawn a mineshaft. Heck W. Done. Onyx. Where the Vang at? I know, right? Give me my... Oh, well, I guess probably won't give me coins, but give me my money loss. Let's do that. This. Make a few more of these. I'm just gonna start throwing these like in here at this point. Because good grief. They're costing me monies. That was a skeleton. I read it, bro. I read it. I saw it. I saw it, man. What the crud? How is my sack still full? Are we trolling? What's going on here? Bam, bam. Want more jokes? I'm gonna lock in for these last few minutes. I'm gonna try to at least. John Elden Ring, what's the YouTube? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keck W. Don't worry about it. Smile. Keck W. Bum 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 bum. Have to go back sometime, but I'm done with dance room for a bit. That is fair. That is fair. Aquamarine coming in next. Do 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 do. Where am I going? I'm going this way. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Can you fake laugh? It's more of a riddle than a joke, honestly. It's like I gotta think of it ahead of time. It's where that's how my brain works for jokes like that. Just like, I didn't guess it. Sad. I didn't get it right. They're 45 mil now. Are they for real? Have they gone down a little bit? Have they? Okay, that's a little better. Maybe some people caught on and started selling them. Do-do-do-do. Maybe just a bit. Bro, my cold is getting a little too high right now. My cold count is a little too much for my liking. I will not cap. I will not cap. So I'm curious, like, when this Year of the Witch update comes out, how long until, like, it's actually Year of the Witch and we can actually play that part of the update? Guys, I spawned a mineshaft. Let's go. Huge. Topaz with 3 lapis. Good grief. Bam. All right. I do need scrap, so let's do this. Did not give me anything. I do not have corpse looter. That's a little bit awkward. I do have glaciite collector, so we can do that. Maniac Slayer. Boom, boom. Work with me. There it is. And now we just beat up this guy. By this guy, I mean this rock. It was a good motto. It's been a little bit. How you doing, bro? Millionaire for playing SkyBlock, or do you have a day job as well? I'm not a millionaire, but it is my day job, quote unquote. So I'm definitely not a millionaire, but I make enough. I make enough. All right, I guess I'll just open everything now because I got no other quests to do in here. That's fine. Number 1. Number 2. Boom. LF number 3. It's probably back over here somewhere. Maybe. Yep. Oh. Nope, I already blew that one. And he's not down here, so he's got to be down over here. First mod as Sky Handy. Yeah, that'll probably be the first one. Yeet. Just got Citrine Crystal at 7 out of 7 now. Let's go. Yeah, Dance Room is pain. It is pain. All right, we got 5 minutes till Dark Auction and until the event ends. So we're going to go to DA, and then I got to make sure that we buy all the items that we're going to need for this update is the plan. Actually, I mean, I could just wait and do that on update day before maintenance starts. But I probably better not put it off that long. Got a Jasper Mineshaft right at the end of Fiesta. Nice. Dance Room definitely equals pain. Just glad I completed it. A huge. Dang. H-Man is getting like back to back. Let him cook. Or no, I just warped him into mine. Never mind. I'm trolling, but still. He's getting fast. 1 Lapis. Yep, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. Alright, let's do this. 1 Lapis. Do I have Corpse Looter? I do not. So let me just do this. Eventually. Never mind. We're just gonna start mining away. You know? One day I will return for the talisman. One day. For the dance room. Or Tiny Dancer. That's the name of it. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Okay, now we grab this and we dip. Huge. Beautimus. Yeah, again, if you're all on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like. It's absolutely free and it helps push the stream and the algorithm a ton. So I appreciate it, boys. Do this. Beautiful. Let's get Citrine, Onyx, and Aquamarine up in here, shall we? Shall we? Beat him after only dying 1 time. That's not too bad. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay, and then we've got Aquamarine and Onyx. Was it the Everdark one or just the base one? Because 1 death on Everdark is kind of wild. Low-key. Boom, boom. Take that. Glaciate. Watch the video on it. It was Everdark. Nice. Understand how to dodge the fire sword and triple bite. Yeah, the triple bite is annoying. That one does tend to catch me as well. Let's see. Aquamarine. We don't have much time, fellas. We got like 2 minutes before I gotta go for Dark Auction. So we gotta catch a Vang right now, boys. Come on, fellas. I believe. I believe. What's your code? I don't have a code for Hypixel, unfortunately. You gotta have red name for 6 months before they let you have a creator code. But I do have a code for Hightail. So if you guys do get Hightail, make sure you use code 2BD in the Hightail store. We got a Jade Mineshaft. Umber. Okay, I just need these. There is 1 Lapis in here. So we will take it. Beat these guys up. Boom, boom. These ones taken care of yet. It would appear so. Just go upwards, please. Okay. There's the Lapis corpse right there. These guys done. All right, yeah. So let's grab this corpse and then we'll dip. And frostbitten die. Sadly, no. Sadly, no. I did. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Okay, we got a little bit. I should do a Hightail code command. That is true. Exclamation code would be for... Yeah, I guess I could just list all the things I have a code for. So I got a lot of them. We got... Well, I guess we only got 2 right now. But just so y'all know, we're about to have 3. Just a heads up. We're about to have 3. That's all I'll say. No spoilers. Wanted to support because Rift got his goated. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. 50 seconds. Okay, yeah. We'll get this Peridot one done, and then I'm done. All right. Thank you for party, fellas. It's been a pleasure. I'll be on for a little bit longer, so if y'all gotta keep going and you get a Vang, then feel free to invite again. But let me just go ahead and craft these up in the meantime. Maybe they'll let me do this while the dark auction is going on as well. I can't remember. Boom, boom. Have to do all the finds after this. That'll be fun. Okay, should spawn here momentarily. Can't do the different line ones. Hold up. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Double scoop from Vang. Dang, 2 from 1 is crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. Is that, or that's possible? I didn't even know you could get 2 from 1. Can you get 2, like, lockets from 1 Vang? Is that a thing? That'd be kind of wild. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. I need to see exactly what items we need here. Boom, boom. This is new RNG meter edition. All right.
SkyBlock's
Hi.
update now
Shush.
includes a bunch of changes to
Shush.
the tunnels. There's this
Ew.
NPC grant
Gross.
up for 1.21.
Gross. I hate. Anyone else hate hearing your own voice? This is me and my editing process. Straight up. I just don't like it. All right. Parrot Pet coming up first. Let's see. Bro, this guy likes to yap. Holy cow. Show me what I need. All right. Mithril lanterns, pretty cheap. Who would have guessed? That shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Don't be 10 times rarer than Locket, please. For double scoot, it might be. Says the yapper. Exactly. Exactly. That's me, bro. That's me. Hit Heart of the 4-6 finally. GG, Ben. Let's go. Huge. Vicious 5. Okay. How many people we got in this lobby? We do have 12. Okay. If... Oh, no. I didn't grab my bill. If dark purple does show up, hopefully nobody in here wants it. Hopefully nobody in here wants it. Wow, they really doing that? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's gonna go up a lot. Only mined for an hour and 20 minutes. Definitely lost everything to Vangs. Pain. Pain. Yeah, I lost a lot to Vangs today. Feels kind of bad, man. Feels kind of bad. Okay. Didn't mine a single Jasper. Unlucky. I did get a Jasper mine shaft. I just didn't mine in it at all because I had no quest to do. Feels bad, mans. Do these and this one. Cool. All right. Was a little early on that. A little early on that. That's wild. That is a wild way to word that term. Crazy, I won't lie. Pains up people calling dibs in dark auction. I mean, I don't mind it. But I feel like it shouldn't be like first person to call dibs. Like if everybody calls dibs ahead of time, it's like, all right, I'm going for this, I'm going for this, I'm going for this, and you're the only person going for something, then cool. That's cool. But when it's like 7 people who are all dibbing the same option, it shouldn't be the first person who says it, and it usually isn't anyways. Just, I have better ping, so I get the item. That's not how that works. 570 mil spent on keys. I'm down 300 mil for the day, bruh. Yeah, I'm down like 175 right now, which is pretty rough. Pretty rough. But yo, what's good, Chamber? How's it going, man? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. They're down to 40 mil again. Crazy how much it drops right after Dark Auction. I guess a lot of people probably just collected their forges and stuff right after. Or not Dark Auction, right after Fiesta. What's the most anticipated coming update announced? I'd say the thing I'm looking forward to the most is probably Guardian Slayer. Although Forging V2 is also pretty hype. Like, I feel like Guardian Slayer is going to be fun, but it probably won't take long. Unless they do end up adding level 10 Slayers. But they did also announce they're doing a new type of combat system. So, you know, we have Dungeons and Slayers right now. They're adding a third thing. So whatever that is also pretty exciting. Might leave in a bit because it's morning here. Yeah, I'm not going to be live for too long. It's 10 p.m. for me, so I'm about to go to bed for too long. Got 2 handles, 2 implosions, a shadow warp, and 112 F7s. Now I have 130 mil with 2 handles. Should I sell a handle and get a hype, or what should I get? I mean, yeah, I would sell one of the handles and buy the extra scroll that you need to fully scroll the hype. That'd be the strat. All right, have a good one, grooms. Bum bum. Okay, this was like, how long have they been bidding on this item? Am I crazy? Ender Artie, right before Ender Artie, it was what? It was Vicious 5. Yeah, so there's still an item after this. Why are they making it take so long? Come on. Nether Artie. Lame. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Okay, this dude's trash. This dude's trash. We got Jerry trash. Ew, more Jerry slop. Disgusting. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna sell glossies. First off, actually, let me just deposit this. Hello, sir. Recipe for glaciite. Recipe for umber. Posture check. All right, I got you. Yoink. Bro with the rogue sword is crazy. I love this sword. Bro has that, and then he wonders why people void spirit masks kick W. Alright, let's sell glaciite first. 1.3, okay. Tungsten, 7. Umber, 8.5. Okay, so that's pretty good coins off of that. Glossy, we made 20 mil. Okay. Could be worse, I guess. And then we have Amber, 2.5 mil. Oh. Ruby, nothing. Amethyst, 1.5 mil. Opal, nothing. Jasper, nothing. Topaz, 30k. Heck yeah, dude. Sapphire, less than 1 mil as well. Okay, not selling those. This last thing, 1.1 mil. Okay. So we had 43 mil, and then we have our hardstone. Yeet. Yep. All I'm hearing is that you lost money. Yeah. So in total, I started off with 600 mil in my purse. And we now have 467 mil. Of course, that's the number. So I may or may not have lost like 133 million coins on keys today. Granted, I didn't even open one of them, so. Thunderling, Darling need 2 Noctilooms. 1, 2. Yes. Smile. That is how it works. All right, have a good one, Daniel. For Max Road Sword soon? Pass. Pass. Says 3 in the menu, and that has been confusing me. It's 3x adjacent blocks. That's all you gotta do. So since this is 2 noctilooms, but 3 of the blocks are adjacent. Boom, boom. The 40 mil I lost doesn't seem so bad anymore. Yeah, I bet it doesn't. And 47 perfect crystals. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I guess we're set on that. All right, let me go ahead and see what we got to buy here. So, we're going to put all this in backpack. Let's see, where do I have all this stuff? I think it's 17, right? No. 15. All right, so this is the backpack with all the stuff for museum from the update. So I'm going to need... Probably don't have the emeralds. Let me see. Boom. I have 10. Props people that sell stuff like this. Let's go. Let's see. Emeralds. I need 6 more of these. Alright, notice this is the coin amount we have, starting off with 467 mil. And whatever we end up with is what we end up with. Should roll the high class. Brother, I'm probably not even gonna have the money for this. I won't lie. I don't think you can do refined. Yeah, so we need 1 refined mithril. Okay, that's not bad. Do this. Okay. And then the second upgrade requires 2 refined titanium. 1, 2. And 1 enchanted emerald block. Bang. Okay, still not too bad, honestly. Still not too bad. Then it's 4 glaciite amalgamations, which is a little bit. 7 mil. Boom. And then 2 enchanted emerald blocks. Okay. It's getting a little bit much. City project is not finished. No, not. I don't think so. At least I can go check it here in a little bit. But we are prepping for the dwarven lantern line. Is what we are doing, because it is a new. It's like this thing. This is the glaciite lantern, and then this is the maxed out version. So we need a perfect plate, an ever burning flame, and 8 more enchanted emerald blocks, and then we have everything, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, we got that. We got that. Yeah. So this is the maxed out variation. Feels good. Replays. How's it going, bro? So we need a perfect plate. I'm gonna make a buy order for that, and hopefully that goes through. Ever burning flame. Hold up. Is this the auction house thing? Ever burning flame. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. 16 mil. That could be worse. Okay. And that will go in here. And then we need 8 more enchanted emerald blocks. Okay, and then whenever we get up for stream on Tuesday, I will see if that perfect plate has gone through. If it hasn't, I'll just insta-buy it then. But yeah, that just cost us 60 million coins worth of items right there. And that's with this here. Typo on the Turtellini sign. Oh, what did I put? Am I tripping? Is this not how you spell it? Turtle, nope. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Where is it? Turtellini, this one? Yep, I missed the L. Feels bad. Feels bad. I swear they changed the spelling of it. I swear they did. Bam, first try. Dang, that's wild replays. I'm gonna have to remember to mod her back next time, SMH. SMH. Alright, well that wasn't too ridiculously expensive. Should I do after getting the scrolled hype? I mean, you can do dungeons or could start going for, like, you could do base tier Kudra with it, but I mean, big thing is getting Terminator, honestly, after that point. All right. Well, I'm poor now. I lost 200 million coins today. Feels bad, man. One thing I can do, though, is change my Heart of the Mountain tree because we're not actually doing Vangs anymore. Right. I mean, I guess I could do up to that one, at least. So if we get warped into a Vang mineshaft. Actually, probably not. I mean, I kind of want to get... the only reason I want to change it is because Quick Forge would be really nice. But we might just have to go without it. I don't know. I might just reset my tree and then maybe I don't get Dead Man's Chest. Perhaps. And then I can grab this instead of Dead Man's Chest. That'd be kind of nice. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. Appreciate it. We're going to raid somebody on Twitch. If we have enough people, I'll check. I don't know how many we got watching right now. But that's going to be all for YouTube. So thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I will not be live again until Tuesday when the update comes out. I'll be live during the maintenance, like right before the maintenance and during the maintenance. And for a little bit after the maintenance while we check some stuff out. But that is going to be all. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.